The recent violence in Jerusalem has intensified due to Palestinian claims that Israel wants to change the status of the Temple Mount, also known as the Sharam al-Sharif compound and the El-Aqsa Mosque.
Recognizing the importance of the Temple Mount to peoples of all three monotheistic faiths, Jews, Muslims, and Christians, Israel reaffirms its commitment to upholding unchanged the status quo on the Temple Mount, in word and in practice. As we have said many times, Israel has no intention to divide the Temple Mount, and we completely reject any attempt to suggest otherwise.
So who is suggesting otherwise? One must travel to the Israeli parliament, the Knesset. Hanin Zouabi is a member of the Joint List. The Joint List is a political party made up of 5 smaller Arab parties that united in the 2015 Israeli election. Many in Arab and Israeli society consider Zouabi as an extremist.
We should use a very clear discourse regarding our rights. Although it's a confrontation, it's a human discourse.
Ahmad Tibi is a long-serving Arab member of Knesset. Like Zouabi, Tibi belongs to the Joint List political party.
We differ from other parts because we are citizens of the State of Israel. By law, by uniqueness of the status, the legal status.
The Rebel Media crew decided to travel to the Arab city of Sakhnin, where a large demonstration with Zouabi and Tibi in attendance was taking place. We wanted to find out what was being said to Israeli Arabs and Palestinians in Arabic.
Within my party, the formal political vision of my party, 2-state, but not a Jewish state, and a different 2 states. This is a matter of political terrorism.
Israel claims that members of the Joint List political party, specifically Zouabi and Tibi, and Palestinian officials continue to incite Arab Israelis and Palestinians about changes on the status quo on top of the Temple Mount.
The reason for the last escalation is to try to change the status quo upon Al-Aqsa. Al-Aqsa is a holy place for Muslims.
The reason the status quo has been violated is not because we changed it. We didn't change anything. The orders of prayer, the visiting rights have not changed for the last 15 years. The only thing that's changed are Islamist hoodlums paid by the Islamist movement in Israel and by Hamas, who are entering the mosque and trying to put explosives there, and from there emerge and attack Jewish visitors to the Temple Mount and Christian visitors. That's the only change in the status quo.
ومن هنا باسم هذه الآلاف المؤلفة التي جاءت هنا موحدة لتدافع عن القدس والمسجد الأقصى ضرة التاج.
Palestinians will increase their resistance, which is legal and obligatory.
أنتم تلعبون بالنار في المسجد الأقصى وقلنا أن ما تفعلونه سيطلق انتفاضة. نقول باسمكم جميعا المسجد الأقصى هو مكان صلاة للمسلمين نقطة وأعلى ما في خيركم اركبوا.
I encourage popular struggle. This is what I said. We must expand our popular resistance against occupation. There is no other way to resist.
Leaders have a responsibility to tone down the rhetoric in hopes it saves lives on both sides. Israeli leaders have agreed to allow security cameras to monitor every moment on the Temple Mount. The arrangement, which was suggested by Jordan, who has been entrusted with control of the Temple Mount, has been largely ignored and rejected by Palestinian officials and members of the Joint List. They continue to promote that the status quo in Jerusalem is about to change. Many have argued that this incites Palestinian youth to commit terror attacks. For the Rebel Dot Media, I'm Yigal Hecht.